Szerintem on je dobrý, no. Fabry, on je solista, no.
Oh, you can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Titans win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Sidesteps the check. Handles the puck at the point, and he makes the save. High speed at center, moves up ahead now. To his teammate. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Oh, these are the saves.
Well, up in the corner of the front. It's straight and it's on free. Helsinki's tough to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James. And that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Here's a short pass to Jedeme. Takes the feed at the back end. Receives the pass. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Hammers him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Quick pass to Peak. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Panic's going off for interference.
That's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They've got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Comes up with a stop. Helsinki's gained possession along the boards. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Moves the puck down low. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Catches it off. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in. You should think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they send it down the ice. Throws one up to Fabrizi. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Peak. Sends the pass down low.
Panic's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Panic's out of the box. Deals a lot of credit to that penalty killing unit.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Moves it quickly over to Peak. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a choking penalty coming up here. The Titans are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Helsinki's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Peak. Sends it to the middle. Dishes it off again here. Moves it again. And another pass. Another pass. And that doesn't connect. He There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Celebrini's going to call for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, this roughing call is undisciplined. Usually the officials will give you a little bit of breathing room on this one and tell you to stop, and he just wouldn't. It's a call all day long.
Helsinki's got the puck in the defensive end. Pardubice's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Takes the feed. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Helsinki's got the puck shorthanded. Trying to get it down the ice. And they get it out. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. What a steal in his own end. And he takes the feed. Cutting to the front of the net.
Thank you.
On the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home. Pardubice's even things up here in the
Dobra,
back half of
Doraszka.
the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Sends the pass over. And that's a smart heads-up play by Celebrini. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Pardubice's got the puck. Looks to pass it to Vanek. And that's picked off by Fabrizi. Taken along the wall by Peak. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, tough break for the shooters. It goes off the inside post and stays out.
Helsinki's working hard to stay positive here, James. Another one off the post. They could be in the lead handedly here, but it remains tied.
Here's a short pass to Vanek. Into the corner now. Quick feed down low. The Titans play it near the point. Dishes it off.
Yes.
Big time stop. Handles the puck. And a nice puck check inside the neutral zone. Quick pass to Peak. Sends it out front. Couldn't get it to go. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Pardubice's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Trying to clear the zone. And the puck's out of harm's way. Tries to feed it over to Peak. And he takes the feed. Moves inside. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Vanek's lugging the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Takes a shot, and that one's denied. Near the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck. Moves it over to Vanek. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Quick feed to Jiren. And that pass is redirected. Helsinki's got control of it now from their own end. Takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Vanek. Oh, look at this. And the puck skips away after that move.
Vanek's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Oh, rocked right onto his own bench.
Well, he should have been expecting that one, the extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side.
And off the side of the net it goes. Slides it over with pace to Vanek. Tries to the crease. Scores!
That's
The
cool.
go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, this is the perfect way to beat coverage. I mean, the recognition of the seam and be able to hit it perfectly. I mean, that's a great stretch pass to someone with speed, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Quick feed down low. Pardubice's got the puck. Helsinki's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Peak. Fabrizi's got it in the corner. Helsinki's playing it from the side. Picked up along the wall by Peak. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Slides the puck down low. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Titans will play it in their own end. Great positioning by the defender. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's scores! What a finish on the play! Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Pardubice's won the faceoff at center. Looking to set up offensively. The Titans will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Peak. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Celebrini. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Look out. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
As play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Vanek. The Titans are across the line and into the offensive end. Helsinki's got a hold of it along the wall. On the attack along the boards. And that's deflected. Picks up the puck in his own end. Sends a pass over. Shot! Helsinki's got the puck in their own end. Slides into Peak. And now he moves it to Fabrizi. Fans screaming for the puck. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Slides it over to Vanek. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths And then it's on to period number 3 next.
Byl daleko, no.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Pardubice is behind in this game because they've mismanaged the puck change. You know the coach is not going to be happy. They weren't ready right from the get-go at puck drop and really chasing the game all over the ice, forcing plays and giving up the puck way too easily.
And that's intercepted by Celebrini.
Helsinki's been excellent tonight, James. They've found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Oh, what a stop on the play!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here. Well, he's clearly banged up out there, James. He's trying to gut one out, no question about it, because he's staying in the play.
Moves the puck. Helsinki's looking to break out. Moves it to Fabrizi. He grabs the puck here at the point. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Passes it to Jiren. Helsinki's gained possession. Fabrizi's got the puck. Right on the doorstep. Here's a short pass to Peak. Grabs the puck in the slot. Takes the shot. Great save. The Titans have it now. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. With possession along the wall. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Takes the pass.
Fabrizi's already got 3 points in this game, James, really leading the way offensively, and you have to wonder how many more he's going to get if he continues to handle the puck the way he is.
Puck grab by Jiren. Passes it over. Pass back to the point. Helsinki's got the puck along the wall. Slides it across to Celebrini. Sends the puck across. Picked up along the boards by Fabrizi. And he's got the answer for that one. And now it's grabbed by Jiren. Takes it to the net. And he elects to explore his options. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Pardubice's been working hard, and they're still in a game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
Feeds it over. Sends one up to Vanek. There's a shot. They score. They've tied it up. They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Handles the pass. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Pardubice's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Helsinki's ready to go on the attack. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Passes on over to Vanek. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Vanek. And he sidesteps the pick there. Good stand-up hit. And makes the save. Pardubice's got to hold him against the wall. And that goes off the post and out.
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And it's hit the post and out.
And he takes the dish. Offside the call. We're going to face off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Pardubice has got the puck.
Vanek's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one like that player earlier that injured their player. The crowd was frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Helsinki's got it along the wall. Pardubice's gained possession along the boards. And they cough it up at center. Oh, huge hit against the wall. And you know he felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically. Pay the price. Use your body and get the puck.
Puts it on net. Stopped with ease. What a steal in his own end. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. Here we go. Overtime is officially underway. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Fabrizi. Hard hit frees up the puck. Here's a pass down low. Takes that pass back at the point. Stopped by the goaltender.
Nashville gitti.
Breezy's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Taken by Celebrini. And he lowers the boom there. Scooped up along the wall by Fabrizi. Slides the puck over. The Titans stay in control of it. Looks to get the puck over to Giroux. From the point, looks to make something happen. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Slides it across. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. He tries to tuck it in. Celebrini's got it in the offensive zone. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Taken along the wall by Vanek. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Cool.
He stopped that one.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Tosses it on to Peak. Quick feed to Fabrizi. Picked up along the wall by Peak. The Titans scoop it up along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Vanek. Here's a chance. And not much on that one. Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Receives the pass. Helsinki's got it in the own zone. Here we go, odd-man rush. Pardubice's got possession of the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Helsinki's got the puck against the half wall. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck now. The Titans
Se
move
hned stahujou,
the puck
jak
in the
mají.
defensive zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Napadají.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Kieran's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Sends it down low. And that's taken by the defense. And he takes the pass. Helsinki's got it in their own zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Celebrini's got it against the boards. Pardubice's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Peak. Tiptoes around the puck check. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Fabrizi's getting two for tripping.
Well, overtime is sudden death, and now you find yourself shorthanded. While the PK unit, they know their role. They didn't come out here, sacrifice their bodies, and get it done.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Cuts into the paint. And he had an answer with that save. Pardubice's in on the offensive attack now. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. Picked off by Celebrini. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Yes, they scored, winning in overtime. I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight. Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. Time to go get it. This one's underway. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck. Tries to get it to Jiren. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Dishes it off. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Corey's looking to break out. From center, they get into the attacking area. Corey's in now. Oh, huge open ice hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that's
And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Crowder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
it was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast. The coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Feeds the puck up to Vanek. Tap dances around the check. Puts it off the post.
Pardubice's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
Great reach with the post hit. Takes the puck at the point. Corey's looking to break out of their own end. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. Pardubice's got the puck. Knocks the puck loose. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Through center. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Quick shot. Denies him. Hagos works the puck in his own zone. Passes it over. Clearing it down. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. To the front. Oh, what a tangle. Corey's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass over to Hagos. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
We got a whistle offside to call. Past the halfway mark of this period. Corey's ahead 1-0. And after the broad center, they've got a hold of the puck. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. And he moves it up to Vanek. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Alaheka's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. The Kittens have it now. Deflected in front. Oh, a clutch save. Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Takes it to the front. And he goes back to regroup. Oh, what a save in front. Right on the doorstep. Holds the puck at the line.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
And the defenders come up with the puck. Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Here they come. Big hit along the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Kittens will play it in their own end. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Takes the puck puck along the boards. Broken up by Jaron. Great read by Alaheka. Picks up the puck. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Gets the puck over to Vanek. The Kittens move it in. Pardubice's got the puck in their own end. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalsky, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Second period is officially underway tonight. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Corey's up 1-0. Takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, look! Oh, what a collision into the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Giron's won the draw and they're on the attack. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Corey's got the puck along the wall. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Pardubice's got control of it now from their own end. Back to the point it goes. And a stick break setup. He's up! Oh, he stuffs that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Vanek stick handling in his own zone. The Kittens take possession here in the open ice. Fires it on net. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Feeds it over. And that pass attempt is deflected. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Moves it quickly over to Hagels. Makes a move in front. And he's peeling off to regroup.
Co to było?
The good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes right back out to him. But he's tracking, he's sniffing, he's hounding, and he finds the back of the net on the second shot.
Scoops up the puck now. And he takes the feed.
these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Kittens have it from their own end. Picked off, tried to be too cute on the pass.
Pardubice's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Moves it to Jaron. Knocked away. Puck picked up by Jaron.
Thank you.
And they score. Pardubice's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Drives to the paint. Oh, and even save on the slapper. Oh, what a save with the glove.
Nylander's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Sends it quickly to Vanek. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Here's a short pass to Alaheka. Corey's on the attack. Drills him. Stops that one. Pardubice's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Jaron. Feeds it down low. Pardubice's going to play it from the corner. The Titans carry it along the wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Slides the puck down low. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Sends the pass over. Corey's got control of the puck. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Titans have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And he avoids the puck check with some great edge work. Trying to get it out of danger. Quick feed to Alaheka. And that slides right out to center ice. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Pardubice's got possession while undermanned. Scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own, and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
Pardubice's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
He's got a step. The Kittens scores.
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He's very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Titans looking against the half wall. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Titans have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of the period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Corey's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Can't save, and he made it. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice.
Všichni se tu natlačí, no.
The Kittens are showing no signs of slowing down tonight.
No, they're not. I don't know what was said in that intermission, but they came out on fire. Their first 5 strides, the way they were right with their possession, their dominant play all over the ice, they've been outstanding.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Fires it. Too much congestion in front. Around the tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and getting to the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Handles the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it quickly over to Vanek. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall.
Oh. Škoda.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around
To stává.
to clear the puck and fires it past the tender.
Corey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And a quick little stick with the comes up with a turnover.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Corey's got the puck. The Kittens take it along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Takes it in front. The Titans will play it from the defensive zone. Corey's got the puck now. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Now a quick pass to Hagos. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Rocks him on the play. Puck scooped up by Vanek. Fantastic save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Strong defensive effort. Grabs it in his own end. Corey's got the puck here in the open ice. Takes a shot. Oh, what a beautiful glove save.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example. Nylander's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Corey's got it, and they're on the attack. Easily turned aside with a fast save. Laying the body. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Rocks him on the play. Nice poke check.
Vína s zimou, ne?
BC's bench is really somber, and you can just see it in the look on their faces, their body language. They know the result is coming, and the effort that they put in is indicative of the scoreboard.
Vanek's working it around in the corner. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Kieran's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Now, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take the penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Swing and a miss. Corey's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! And they do it again with the extra attacker.
That's one thing to do
Okay.
Scores! Oh, wow, what a finish on the one-timer!
It always amazes me, James, because we know where this puck is going, right in his wheelhouse. Everywhere knows where this puck is going, but he still converts on it. Amazing shot.
Moves it to Alaheka. Great heads up play in the defensive zone.
Jak se jí to odrazí.
The Titans have it now. Takes the feed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
He's got a hold of it along the wall. Corey's looking to break out of their own end. The Titans take possession in the neutral zone. Steps into all that. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Oh, look at, oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And we are all over with this one. Yeah, obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the fact that they were there, they competed, and they showed up.
Yeah, but the word...
Ještě jde.
The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Two teams looking
Good
sharp
go.
for a win, and we are set to go. The Piggies start with possession as we are now underway. And he takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Pardubice is going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it over to Vanek. Cuts to the point. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. The Piggies look to start the transition game. Takes the feed. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Oh, caught him with his head down.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was perfectly.
Loses the coverage there. And that's off target as it hits the body. Back to the blue line. From the top of the offensive zone here. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Drives it to the crease. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Finland's got the puck in their own end. Sends a pass over. And they send it right back to him. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Pardubice's gained possession along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Here's a chance behind the net. Puck sent over to Solani. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck. And he lays him out with that collision. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Jesus lugging the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. Jesus got it in the defensive end. Takes control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Solani. Takes the pass. Finland's got the puck against the boards. And he slides it quickly to Cheese. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Finland's got a hold of it against the wall. Picks off the feed. Finland's at the back end. Quick pass to Solani. Too much traffic in the lane. The Titans move the puck in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Vanek. The Titans play it along the boards. Avoids the poke check. Slides by the check. Finland's got control of it now from their own end. And that's poked away. Takes it behind the net. And here's the pass to Vanek. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save with the glove. Scoops up the puck here. Handles the pass. Good stand-up hit on the play. Quick feed to Vanek. Puck grab by Jaron. Skates across the blue line. The Piggies get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he dodges the poke check there. One-time blast. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Just moments away from the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Titans have really owned this game through 20 minutes. You just look at their underlying metrics and their possession time. It's off the charts. They're really outplaying their opponent right now. So they've got to do more of what they've already been doing. Maybe just get to the dirty areas a little bit more and not get frustrated frustrated because the game's scoreless.
Pardubice's got possession of the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Slides it back to the blue line. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck down low. Scores! Take warning!
There's no question that this is a hard shot and it's a quick release, but I just found that the goaltender was there. He just didn't catch the puck as it just squeaks by underneath the glove.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Titans have it from their own end. Slides the puck over. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. That's moved up ahead. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Takes a blast with the stop. The Piggies gain possession. And still using a stick to poke the puck away. Takes possession. Looks to set up at the point now. Some nice footwork here across the line. Sends the pass down low. Solani's going to play it near the point. Pardubice's got the puck. Here he is, all alone. And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, and it's tough here, James. I mean, you know you're in all alone, and there's a lot of pressure when you're on a breakaway. You've done all the work to get to that spot, and a lot of the time you can overthink it. Looks like he just missed the trigger finger on this one. Vanek's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
The Piggies cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Solani. Slides the puck ahead to Vanek. Breakaway. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
And he takes a shot. And it goes off a stick. Pardubice's got the puck now. The turnover. Here they come. Oh, the razzle-dazzle. Goes right to the crease. What a save. Finland's got a hold of it along the wall. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on.
Well, freeze frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
Great poke check on the reach. The Piggies played along the wing. Back at the point, they set it up. Quick shot! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Nice save from point-blank range. The Piggies get a hold of the puck in their own end. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Receives the pass. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scores! It's in the back of the net. I think he knocked it in there, Sheriff.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Trees has got the puck now in his own end and manages to clear the zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Trying to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. All alone! Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Finland's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. Yeah, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Dropped him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James. James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
And nearing the final minute of the second. Takes the return feed. Grabs the puck. Pardubice's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Jaron. Oh, he needed to make that save. The top one down. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Kept in the zone after some poor geometry there, Cheryl.
It's all about the angles, isn't it, James? And this wasn't executed very well. You have to be very aware of where the ice is, and it isn't always on the perimeter. Sometimes you can go up the middle.
He got all of that one. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Finland's got it along the wall. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. He's aside the slap shot. Wow! Pardubice's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And he takes the pass. Into the corner now. Massive skill in the corner. The Piggies gain possession along the wall. Pardubice's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Piggies take over on possession. Takes the feed. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Whiffs on that. Shot. Good save. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. Finland's looking to break out. And he takes the feed. Levels him with the hit. Moves it to Vanek. Passes out front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Oh, look at this. Shot. Feeds the puck to Solani. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Tries to tuck it in. Here's a short pass to Vanek. With possession along the wall. Picks up the puck in his own end. Angles it over to Solani. Offside the call. We'll get a reset.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. win the faceoff. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Quick pass to Solani. Poked away in the defensive end. Handles the puck at the point. Works it across to Vanek. The Titans take it across the blue line. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Vanek's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Titans gain possession in their own end. Finland's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Solani. Sends the pass over. Dropped him in the open ice. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Toss to the front. Finland's got control of it now here in the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Scores some of the play. Handles the puck. Shuts it down. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck. And we are still tied as we approach
Jo, mamy.
the final minute.
Ale nevnímal jsem, víš? Větnam držet.
Pardubice's got the puck against the half wall. Cheese has got it in the defensive zone. Solani's taking it from his own end. And he takes the feed. Plays the puck up ahead. The Piggies will play from the corner. Quick feed down low. From the opposite point. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Quick feed down low. And the defenders come up with the puck. Sends it ahead to Jiren. From the neutral zone now. And he slides it quickly to Vanek. Stopped by the goaltender.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Well, there you go, 60 minutes played, and now we're going to head to overtime. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them have skates. We'll find out who the hero is next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. And they drop the puck on overtime. Who wants it? Who's going to get it? Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Off a stick and they can't connect. Great read with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Vanek. Pass back to the point. Along the half wall with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. From behind the net. Pardubice's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the extended stick ends that one. Finland's got it in their own zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Stop that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Jiren's got the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to Vanek. The Piggies will play it in their own end. And then puck leaves the zone. And now he moves it quickly to Solani. Loose. He's got the team on his stick. Oh, what a save. That could have been it right there.
Now the show must go on now, and the shooter isn't too happy, James, knowing that he had the game on his stick. Everyone was up on the bench while he was skating towards the tendy. They sat back down because they're going to continue to play.
Jiren's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. The Titans work it around near the back end. Vanek's got it in the offensive zone. But it's really got him on their heels here now. Trying to clear, trying to get it out. And they succeed in getting it out. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Vanek's got it along the wing. Finland's got possession while undermanned. Gets it out of his own end. The Titans will play it from the defensive zone. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Let's see what the officials say. Solani. Tripping.
Everyone has a role on the team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game.
Jiren's won the draw. Hammers the shot. Denies him on the play. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And the puck clears the zone. Feeds the puck over to Vanek. Uses the force on that hit. Sneaks by the poke check. And that's off a stick. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Looking to end it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Shuts him down. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Here's it around. And it's picked up by the knee. And the puck leaves the zone. Time's up for the man advantage here in overtime. And he makes the easy save.
Power plays don't execute all the time, James, but in overtime, that huge opportunity to finish it off is missed.
Scores! They win it in overtime, and not all heroes wear capes. Look at the celebration. What a great effort tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Lumps the puck into the offensive zone corner. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Kittens gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Takes it into the slot. Scores! And just like that, a perfect road start.
Dobrze udzielał.
Always getting the start, but that is exactly what it means. And the coach couldn't have drawn it up any prettier to take the crowd out of the game early and send a message right from puck drop.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 to score. Kieran's got the puck in his own zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Sends a pass over. That's broken up in the neutral zone. The Kittens have it now. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Here's a short pass to Vanek. What a steal in his own end. Tries to the crease. Here he is from the backhander. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Corey's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. He got all of that hit. Throws the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Across the line.
Pięć głosów mi zda.
Slides it across. Wins the iron.
Vanek's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. And he connects with the long ball.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Jostles the puck loose. Quick pass to Vanek. Tiptoes around the poke check. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Answers the call with a big save. Takes it across the blue line. Slips by the check. And that's off a stick. On the wraparound. Here's a chance in front. Great save from in tight.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Trying to clear. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Pardubice's got the puck. Pass stolen in the open ice. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. The Kittens move the puck in the defensive zone. Corey's on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Titans fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Being on a power play.
He's got a step. Oh, he put it off the puck.
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
Here's the chance in front. Corey's got the puck in the defensive end.
Ale všichni se tak tlačí do té brány. Se tlačí do té brány. Všichni nové.
Coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Set to get underway here in the second period. We'll see if they can stop the bleeding. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Corey's coach has to be impressed with that opening frame, James, right from puck drop. They had their legs underneath them. They were first to pucks, and they were able to manage it and control the game. They put their opponent on their heels, and they were able to execute. You can't write up a better period.
Thank you.
Shot department, and it shows. And he was ready for that one. Back-to-back saves there. Grabs the puck. With the bank pass.
Fast and quick lead pass.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Kittens are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
Gains the zone through center. Corey's got a hold of it along the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Shot denies him in close.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Dishes it off. Jarvis looks around, and that pass is redirected. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Corey's got it in their own zone. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Co to bylo? Neskočilo to, no.
Corey's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1, right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
And he sidesteps the pick there. And he's ridden off the puck. And that's just out of reach. Pass across to Vanek. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Handles the pass. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Pardubice's got the puck along the wall. Corey's got possession of the puck.
just you and the goaltender. You got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Here's the moment of truth.
Ah,
And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Lowers the goal with that hit. Slides the puck over to Jarvis. With authority. Corey's got control of it now from their own end. Trying to engage a little physicality here. And he takes the dish. Corey's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. From along the boards, he takes the feed. Slides the puck over. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Corey's gained possession along the boards. He's got it behind the net. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a play!
Plus, in the analyst, James, you always look at how the play started, and this one started with a hit to separate the player from puck, and they were able to gain this possession. Because he's not going to get an assist on this, but he starts the entire thing.
The Kittens can do no wrong this evening, especially the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've got the puck on their stick, they're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
Bennett's got it against the boards. Muffs the shot attempt. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a stop! Takes that pass back to the point. And comes up empty. Corey's got the puck here in the open ice. Horovitse's got the puck. Shafts the puck away. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Savalsky Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Corey's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they got into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
The Kittens have it now. Receives the pass. From the blue line, takes the shot. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Titans will play the puck from the back of the net. And a successful clearing attempt. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Huge hit on the play. Here's a chance to set up now. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Here he is in close. Big save in front. Denies him again. And he takes the pass. Here's the pass down low. Hammers him into the boards. The front uses that. Big stick save by the goaltender.
Dobra, to zajímavé, no.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket. If you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
Corey's got the puck against the boards. Solid body contact. A chase in front. Big time stop. And he's pulled over the ice and loses the puck. Here they come on the attack. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Takes the feed. Panic's got him along the boards. Scores! Oh, they've got him back to climb, but they at least started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Corey's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. With possession along the wall. They score!
Well, with a delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Corey's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Launch the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. That's a solid hit. The Titans get a hold of it. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Corey's regained possession of the puck. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy. Allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Part of his penalty killers get a hold of it. The Titans will play it in their own end. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's that puck is on his stick.
Takes control of the puck. Sends it down low. Into the corner of the attacking area. And he avoids the puck check with some great edge work. Spectacular stop. Score!
Hang on, James.
Tamam, bize
This is not
paket.
gonna count. And look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this face-off. Corey's won the draw and got possession here in the open ice. Hardbeats has got a hold of the puck. Delayed penalty looming. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that defensive structure collapses. Man, do they take advantage.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Hardbeats has got a hold of it against the wall. For the wall slot. Score! The Titans are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Takes it to the net. The Kittens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a chance. Turned aside with the glove by Nylander. Breakaway. Scores. Puts it in the back of the net. And that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. From behind the net. Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Under slot. Now look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with a penalty box for the home team. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Under a minute to go in the third. Here he is on the backhand. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around
So-
the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long.
Hardbeats got it in their own zone. Levels them with the hit. All alone. Scores! Absolutely trying to finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the puck, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Corey's won it. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides it diagonally to Jarvis. Oh, he tracks it. Scores! And I think he put this in on his
Tam všechno spadne.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own, and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
Jo, jo, jo.
Got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many
Je to dobré.
chances tonight. And he takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Comes up with a monster save in front. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the fans are letting the home team know just how they feel about a poor performance on the ice. And not much on that one. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially